So I want to do a little video on the new compactor attachment I got for the mini excavators. It's a 24-inch Felco pad foot, sheep's foot, whatever you want to call it, compactor. We're starting to get into a bunch of little projects where I need something for packing around culvert pipes, you know, pond dams that have washed out, and pretty much any, you know, utility stuff, or packing in dirt where otherwise I'd have to use the jumping jack, or you couldn't really get the roller in there because there wasn't enough room, or slopes or stuff like that, because, you know, if it's a pretty steep slope you can't get on it with the jumping jack or the roller, and you're just packing it in with the bucket. Well, I want something that would pack it in there a little bit better than just what the bucket would do. So this one is a 24-inch, as I said. I got the optional scraper bar or blade for the back, so that, as you know, if I need to grade any dirt out, knock it down that I didn't do right with the bucket, I can just take that and scrape it down before rolling it in. This is made in the USA in Montana. The only thing that I've noticed is it's got, I saw them when I unloaded it, there's two grease fittings, one on each side for the bearing where it spins. I'll have to look and see how often that has to be greased. But it's got four scraper, actually they're old, they are bucket teeth, so they should last a pretty good while, I would think. And that just scrapes off if you got a little bit of sticky clay, dirt, or whatever you're working in, just so it doesn't build up, and you'll still get probably about 3.5 inches of compaction for each pad. So this is welded on to a quick hitch for the Yanmar, so it can go in between both minis. I just have it on the old mini here because it was here at the house when it was delivered. So I just took it off the pallet, got it hooked up, and I'm gonna go over here, and I got a little spot beside the fence where I had to fill in a little bit. I'm gonna rake some dirt out and pack it in and see how well it does. So as you could tell, I was able to take the scraper blade and pull the dirt down that I had piled up back into the hole, and then knock it down with the blade and then run the compactor over it. And look how much it is packed down, that if I hadn't have done that, it would have settled over time. It has gone down probably 3 or 4 inches lower than what I had it at when I just kind of tracked it in and bladed it off. So what that does is it puts so much surface area on these little pads that it packs it down a whole lot more than you could just tracking it in and or with a smooth drum roller. So this is pretty sandy soil. It's always going to be loose for the top because you got the pads, but it was able to pack all that loose dirt back down nice and solid and prevent that from settling over time. And like I said, it's going to work great for packing around culvert pipes where otherwise I would have had to use the jumping jack. And back of pond dams, if they wash out, you know, I can put lifts of dirt in there and use this on the slopes to pack all the dirt in. I don't know if you could see it, but I'll try it again. I'll loosen up some dirt and set the camera up here at how well these teeth are scraping the dirt off as it tries to pack in between those. I'll do it again here real quick so you can kind of see how these would pack full of dirt, and then as it comes up, the teeth would take it and just kick it right off and keep the drum nice and clean. See how the dirt kind of sticks in there within the teeth, keep it knocked out. Yeah, that's gonna work great. Yeah, this is gonna work out good. Just being able to reach down slopes and pack slopes that otherwise I wouldn't been able to have done before. It's just gonna be a game changer. So this is going to work great. I got a couple jobs next week. Well, one job I can use it on, packing around a culvert pipe. It goes through a little golf cart path, but we got a big job coming up. We got to relay some concrete pipe through a pond dam, and this is going to be great just to keep the mini over there, and which would have been probably like 2 days worth of jumping jacking and compacting in. Put somebody on here and just let them go to town, packing all the dirt in, and just keep putting lifts in and rolling it in. You can also do, well, if you think about it, like trenches too. You don't have to put a man down there in the ditch now. So if it's slightly sketchy, you know, you've had to dig it out and put some dirt back in there. You don't have to send somebody down there in a dangerous ditch. So, you know, say you got a hole that's 7 or 8 feet deep, instead of having to bench it back or be scared that it's going to cave in, you know, you can sit up there all nice and safe and pack the dirt back from ground level. All right, well, let's wear some more paint off of it.